Tonight, domestic dispute. Icy neighbour from earlier, he set my garden on fire. How very mean of him. I give an update on how the channel's going. So this got me the grand total diddly squat, apart from a few more years on my conviction. And, my neighbour's gone. Oh dear. He presumably got sick of waiting for his cream pie or whatever. LoveLand. We really have been playing too many horror games recently, haven't we? So let's play something lovely. Something that cannot possibly be wrong. Something that can't possibly be bad. I am not done investigating, but leave. Yes, definitely. To be continued. Yes, it will be in a minute when we get back to the script text. Oh, I love that. Well done, guys. Well done. I had a smashing experience. Truly smashing. Right, that's LoveLand even. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and absolutely, that was ridiculous, and I loved it to death. Let's do it properly. Oh, it's like Far Cry 4. If you sit at the dinner table long enough, you can just end the game before you even start playing the accursed thing. This is brilliant. I already love this. I don't care what's in this game. I'm going to play it, and I'm going to enjoy it. Right, what is that? It is a frog. Missing persons and cultist activity. This should be interesting. And frogs. Hi, Froggles. Cult activity. Investigate the area. Explore the Explore the landlord's house on the hill. Find missing person. Do I have any details about this missing person? Probably not. LoveLand Love. Oh, LoveLand Cove. Sounds nice. I can't read. I'm not good with calligraphy, alright? Like, seriously, how is that a C and not an I without a dot on it? Or even an E, for goodness sake? I don't understand calligraphy. It's silly. It's just overly complicated for the sake of being complicated. Why are all the street lights off? You do know which year it is, don't you? Anyway, I mean, I can't do that joke anymore, can I? Dang neighbour. Sounds like they're watching a nature documentary. Hello? Is there somebody there? I'm here to peek inside of your house. Goodness. Trim your head, sir. I can think of numerous nature documentaries that they could be watching that might display quite the mess, that might display certain distinctive noises, shall we describe. No answer, but the door is unlocked. Okay, allow me to invade someone's home like a criminal. The door won't budge. Looks like a hoarder lives here. For goodness sake, this is ridiculous. Turn on television. There we are, that gives me a bit of light to work with. Can I crouch? Yes, I can. Ooh, sneaky. What was that? I was about to ask the same question. Oh no! I'm trapped! I can't possibly move those things. Turn on sink. Let's waste their water as well and make them a massive bill. I should probably take this knife with me so that they don't murder me with it. What? Open fridge. Let's eat their food as well! What? Frog shine? Better take a sample to the lab. Definitely. And one more, just for good luck. It won't open. Boxes and trash are in the way. This is brilliant. I adore this. What is with all the frogs? The door was left wide open. I should definitely invade. Friend, door is jammed. Can we have a look through the window? Hello? What do you see? I see a television. I see a very hairy head. That is about all I see. Most suspicious. Looks like someone left in a hurry. They didn't even eat their plate of brown paint. Red paint, even. Something. Oh, a little model of a car. That's adorable. A book. Read journal. I don't know what's going on, but more and more frogs are coming from the pond near the park, and it's a real pain in the ass. Lester came over the other day, acting all weird. He put a frog in the moonshine and was drinking it. Crazy. That's it. I'm leaving this place. They are trying to force me to drink the frog moonshine. I've seen what happens to people when they drink it. I want to know what happens to people when they drink it now. Can I read this? A recipe for frog repellent. Making some could be useful. 3 parts vinegar, 5 parts lemon juice. Bring to boil. Fill spray bottle and apply liberally to frogs. I didn't think people that lived in these kind of places liked liberals. Sorry. Sorry. Lemon juice. Just what I need. Open oven door. There's Nothing in there. Can I stick my head in the oven and cook myself? No. Oh, I'm sad now. I wanted to do that. Open trash can. Don't know why I find that enjoyable, but I do. Moving swiftly on. Open back door. Nothing in there. Is this door still locked? Yes. What's this? Vinegar. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I should have everything I need now. Add vinegar, add lemon juice. I need to boil this a little. Boil ingredients. There we are. I need to fiddle with the knobs. Knob fiddling should sort this problem out. Okay, let me go explore another caravan, then I'll come back for this in a minute. Oh, goodness. Can I turn this on? I should be able to fix the streetlights with this, because I know all about mechanics. Hello, Mr. Froggy. Or Mrs. Froggy, possibly. I don't know how to tell the difference between a male and a woman frog. Hello? Odd. Where is everyone? I think they've turned into frogs. I think that's what happened. I think they've been eaten by frogs, they've been turned into frogs, and now they... Oh, fascinating. That's all that's left to fill the spray bottle. Is somebody there? Would someone like some frog repellent? Where's the spray bottle? I didn't see a spray bottle. Get up the stairs, thank you very much. No, that's a glass, that's no use. That's still jammed. We're not going to make the jam joke again. Where was the spray bottle? Was the spray bottle in here? I don't remember seeing the spray bottle anywhere. That's still locked. I can't open that. You're certainly right. There's certainly a lot of boxes in there. I feel like there's an easier way to store things than like this. Right, give me a moment. Let me find the spray bottle that we're on about. It's definitely not in here. Maybe it's in here. I see more frogs. Frog shine. Oh, what's that smell? Probably this, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Why are they undulating? Why is that a thing that's going to happen? I'm going to waste more people's water bills. Open fridge, nothing in fridge. After that, I am grateful. Nothing in bin. After that, I am grateful. Oh, good, another diary. While out fishing, I found a few frogs I ain't never seen before. I picked up one and felt something warm wash over me. I brought them home, but I don't know why. I can't stop thinking about them frogs. I can't stop thinking about the warm wetness of them frogs. There's something real strange about them. They know something, but what? They won't tell me. They got them big gulping mouths that's so warm and wet, but they won't tell me. The frogs were right. There's always been right. I know what I must do. I must find him. I had the time of my life reading that. I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly did. Again, with the undulation of the frogs. Why is this the thing? Let's have some light in here. That sounds like a good idea. A screwdriver. I can jimmy the lock with this. The lock of what? I have no idea. What was locked? I think it was the door over here that was locked. Hi, Mr. Froggy. Goodness, thank you. I've forgotten how to get up the staircase with this. Open the lock with this. The door is... Oh, no, that was jammed. Was it one of these? No, that one was blocked. I'm all confused now. I could have sworn we found a locked door before, but now I can't find one. Was it over here? Open the front. Oh, thank you. Open this door. No, someone's boiling something on the toilet. It won't budge. That one's blocked as well. Okay, presumably that's for a caravan that we haven't reached yet, so, or whatever these little things are. I've noticed they don't actually have wheels, but they do seem to have towing irons on them, so maybe they are caravans. Do you know what? I don't know. And frankly, I'm not intelligent enough to work it out. So, let's just get on with it. Locked. I wonder if there's a key around here. What? I thought that... Oh, okay. We're not going to jimmy the lock with this, then? Okay. Okay. Okay, if you insist. Is it open in the back? No, this is locked as well. Do I have an inventory? Frog repellent? No. Read journals 2 of 5. Explore the landlord's house and kill. Oh, I was just supposed to go straight up there, and I've been invading other people's homes this entire time like some sort of a villain. Something is blocking the door. Is it my overarching larceny? Quite possibly. What was that noise? Again, I didn't hear anything, but you know, if you're happy, I'm happy. Anyone getting Scarecrow's barge vibes? I certainly am. Let's read the journal. More food for the master. More brood and food for the master. Okay, we've suddenly been teleported to Fallout 2. That's lovely. Who hides a key like this? I need to find something to break the jar. I think a small atomic bomb would do nicely. Take pan. Splat. Oh gosh, I'm getting out of here, I'm getting out of here. Let me out, let me out, let me out. I'm gonna shut that door. I'm now gonna burn this place to the ground, if you don't mind. This one's locked as well, but I can't use the screwdriver on it because this is a screwdriver that only breaks certain locks. Unlike those screwdrivers... What? Clever use of pontoon poles? I don't know why you use a golf cart, but never mind. This is locked. A golf cart. You know, those things which are always being used to produce porches. Everything's broken. Probably hasn't been used in a while. Yeah, because this place looks like a place that has so many happy children in it. And definitely not murderous monsters. Right, okay. So, chilling from the horrifying arachnophobia episode that we just had. Does it open this door? I'm confused. There's so many locked things here and none of them are right. Does it open this? What? It's locked. I have to find the keys. Oh, okay. So I've got one of the keys? So that must mean there's more around, logically. Okay, let me quickly search around, see if I can find anything else. Anything in here? Goodness, I've gotten stuck. A key to one of the trailers. Ah, of course. I should be robbing their cars as well as their houses. And presumably their faces as well. Right, open the door. Open the door. Good, just more frogs. What? Smells like someone is cooking dinner. What are they cooking? What? Carrots. Smells real good. But I'm not actually going to eat it because, you know, I have a brain between my ears. I don't eat things from random strangers. All those weird frogs have been showing up around the park. Ain't never seen frogs like this, let me tell you, though. Give one a lick and I'll put it up your ass, I wonder. I knew it. Y'all frogs I had to do was put the frogs in the moonshine. It's so sweet and warm, it fills my insides and makes me happy. The master loves his shine. I'm absolutely convinced that he does. I don't know what my obsession is with turning every electrical item on, such that another key to the gate. Ah, I see, they were producing this on an industrial scale. Close the door, for goodness sake. Sounds like someone is home. I better get out of here then. I still haven't... That isn't creepy. I still haven't, found the thing. The spray canister is the word I'm trying to say and failing miserably to say because I'm a twit. Right. I'll just suppress my arachnophobia for a moment. Yeah, there's definitely nothing in here I can use, just more shine. Yep, okay, right, we've... Stop locking yourself in there, for goodness sake. Thank you. That's so much better. Right. This is still locked, but it's not talking about me finding a key, which I find curious. Possibly that means I'm not supposed to enter via that way? I don't know. No. Okay, so I'm guessing you're not supposed to enter this one, and it looks monstrously normal as well, so I'm not worried about that. Maybe that's where the frogs come from. Okay, well, let me quickly scour the place again, just make sure I haven't missed anything. What? Open toolbox. Here we go. A toolbox that's completely empty. Open tailgate. I can't climb up in this. I'm just that small. Okay, it seems to be a completely empty toolbox though. Plus I've still got my screwdriver that I still haven't used, and I can't open this thing. I can't open this car made of cereal boxes. Okay. Open refrigerator. Oh, that's a fridge. I didn't even realise that. How ingenious. What? Smash? Why did they do that? Why did they just tread on that dying frog? Why did they do that? Why was that a thing that I did in my life? Are the frogs mad at me now? No. Curious. Most mysterious. Again, I find myself wondering why. Why am I doing this? Why have I become a frog murderer? Why is that a thing that's happening in my life? Although, to be honest with you, that isn't the weirdest thing that's happened today. More frog shine. Yeah, me turning into a... Oh, it was this door. It was this door I was supposed to use. Let's have that back on, please. Hi, friends. I'm just gonna murder all of you horribly like some sort of evil person. Die an awful, horrifying death. All of you. I shower. Good, I can wash the blood off me. Turn on sink. Oh, good. So this got me the grand total diddly squat, apart from a few more years on my conviction. Excellent. Looks like you want to... Really? Because I don't see it. Oh, there. Who could have done this? What could have done this, even? Okay, was that one of the keys to this? Or to something else? What? It's locked, need to find the keys. Okay, so that must be a key to one of these. I'm going to kill another frog. I have no idea why. You'd think I'd stop. You'd really, really think I'd stop. But I'm not, for some weird reason. What? Oh, this again. Hang on a minute, we've already been here, haven't we? Have we already opened this one? Yeah, I think so. Oh, the carrot stew. Yes, indeed, I remember now. Okay, so if it's not that one, it must be maybe this one? Ah! Hatching day! Hoorah! I'm so pleased about this. For him I pledge my body, for him I pledge my soul, for him I want inside of me. Ew, what kind of room? He chose me, I will be the perfect vessel. I hear them whispering to me, I feel them inside of me. Soon they will be free, my loves. Somebody was trying to educate themselves about a Shakespearean sonnet and then gave up about halfway through. It's one of the missing persons. Are those eggs? They look hatched. I didn't think frogs laid eggs. I thought they birthed their young live as tadpoles. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a biologist. I'm actually terrible at biology. I still haven't had the gate key though. Is that in here somewhere? What's that indicating to? Turn on stove. That's useful. I can set my hands on fire. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Turn TV on. Turn TV off. Ah, isn't that cool? This is the modern era where we actually have remote controls for things. That's cute. That's cute. I remember those days. Those were nice days. Right before we had an app to do everything. So we've made further discovery. We just haven't, Oh, it was right there. Oh, I think I have to wash this off before I use it. Wash key. There, I can now use it on the gate. What, you a bit squeamish? We've murdered like 20 frogs by now. And we've we walked into that caravan that was full of spiders, and now we've got that body that's covered in eggs. Like, seriously, how are you squeamish at this point? Right. Let's leave this hellscape and proceed onwards and upwards. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on. Thank you. Well, thank you for having me, but seriously. Come on, don't build up something really nice and really cool and really exciting like that and then just say, right, that's the end of it. I think there's a joke in there about HBO, but never having watched an HBO show, I don't feel confident enough to make one of those without failing miserably. Okay. So this is actually really good. The environment is very nice. The colour scheme is very nice. This is a very interesting and a very weird world that I'd very much like to see the end of, but sadly the end isn't here. But I'm trying to remember if this is the game I was playing today that is the demo. I think it is. I think this is a 0.6 release, so possibly in a little while they will finish the ending and they will put it in, because this is very promising. This builds things up very nicely in this weird, freaky, disgusting environment. It's yeah. This is the kind of thing that you can imagine as, you know, you walk by these places and you peek in and you think, what is going on in these places. 99 times out of 100, it's nothing out of the ordinary, and it's just people living their lives peacefully. But your brain starts to play tricks, and you start to think that they could be boiling up frog spawn and turning them into horrifying monsters. Also, I love the animation and the number of polys on these little guys, because it reminds me very much of an era of gaming that I hold very fondly in my heart. So this is very nice. This is extremely promising, and this is very, very cute. So in a horrific kind of way. So I would love to see the end of this. Maybe one day we will return to this when the 1.0 comes out, if I actually remember, because I usually forget these sorts of things. But anyway, that was LoveLand Cove, or I don't know, Doggersville, more possibly, and now the game has crashed. But anyway, that's the end of all of that. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other for real this time, and good night. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to even From Day to Day, which is a demo for a new horror game that's going to be coming along in a little while. It's apparently going to be on Steam, which is usually a good sign, because Steam most of the time don't let any rubbish onto their platform. So apparently it revolves around exploring a haunted house that you've just bought. You're trying to start a new life. Something bad has happened to your family. He panics because he thinks he hasn't turned the recording on, but no, actually everything's fine. Yeah, spooky stuff goes on. That's very pretty. Reminds me of the forest, if I'd actually been able to do anything, successful in the forest. Press tab to view the diary and worry about the frame rate. Is the frame rate alright for you? Yes, I think the frame rate's alright. Okay, I'll try to keep an eye on that. We don't want a repeat of Subnautica Part 1, do we? This... very pretty though, isn't it? Hopefully when things get darker it'll get a bit easier. What's this? Lighter fluid. It might be useful. I'm so glad to see that they've written that on it, just in case you don't know. Okay, I'll have that. I see we're operating on this. I still haven't found a name for this yet. This sort of UI pre-build control setup didgeridoo thing. So very many games seem to be working with. Content not available in demo version of the game. Oh. But there's this big spooky house that I wanted to completely run away from. Okay, do I need to read anything in the diary? Switch. Zip. No, I need to find a way to get into the house. Okay, you think if you just bought the thing, you probably would have been given, I don't know, a key. But, goodness, this place is a dump. Is that... okay, now here's a weird contradiction in terms. Complete dump that could have literally just stepped out of, I don't know, about 1612. And then this. Ultra-modern solar panels. Okay, I'm not complaining. A camera. A flashlight. I just arrived and I think I'll need it. What? I haven't seen a flashlight like this in decades. Press F to turn on a flashlight. I shall do that. Okay. I don't know if there's any like battery management or anything like that in this game, but hopefully there is not. Can we see anything sneaky? No, I don't think so. I don't think we can figure out any sneaky details. Okay, we should probably get on with this, shouldn't we? Left mouse to interact, right mouse button for alternate interact, such as pick up item or open door with key. Thank you for actually telling me that, because that's a very, very weird thing that this control setup does that no other engine does. So thank you for actually telling me. Middle mouse to look and focus, V for lighter, F for flashlight, left shift for run, left control for crouch. That all seems perfectly reasonable. It is locked. I don't have a key though, so I can't open this. Okay. This is very serene. I'll turn the volume up a little bit. Can we go in the side door? This is locked as well. Mind you, these doors do look so flimsy, we could probably just push them over. Mind you, if I just bought this house, I probably don't want to be engaging in wanton destruction of it, so... this is very pretty, though. Content not available in demo version of game. Okay, I'll stop being naughty, then. Hang on. I think there's another note there. Presumably I must have the key. Presumably there's like, I've got like some luggage somewhere or something, and the key will be there. That would seem the most logical solution. What does this say? Ah! Hi, dude. How are you today? Are you my neighbor? Have you come to say hello? Hello, neighbor. I am most pleased to see you. Oh, neighbor has gone. I was very impolite to the neighbor. I didn't offer him any, I don't know, magical cookies. Ah, hey again. What is this? A personal history. A doctor of the city's psychiatric hospital was dismissed for illegal actions against his patients. Oh dear. That doesn't sound very good. That sounds very naughty. I don't know why I can see you when I look through this window and not through anything else. Oh, that's a very, very freaky effect. I like that. I like that. Very subtle. It is nice to see a spook done well in daylight, because so often people completely fail to do that. So that's nice. That's a niceness. I like that. I don't like the fact that there's a ghost here, but other than that, everything should be fine. What does this say? Previously, such keys were used for jewellery boxes. Yeah, well, you could literally use a piece of bent metal to open the things. Okay, well, I have a key now. I don't know whether it's the key, but I suppose it's a key. Right. Let's have a try. Locked. If I right-click, will it open? If I use this, previously such keys were used. No, I can't seem to click on the key and take it in my hand or anything, and right-clicking on it doesn't seem to do anything, even though it said press that button to open things if you've got a key, so I can only assume it doesn't open that door. Maybe it opens a jewellery box. So it doesn't open anything down there. Right, never mind. Let's try the other door. See if it opens this one. Or window. Need something to open the window. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so am I looking for a crowbar now all of a sudden? That's certainly taken a turn for the different. Hi again. Hi. So glad to see you're there, friend. I don't know. To be completely frank, if I'd just moved into a place and the neighbours suddenly came round my front door, I'd be immensely creeped out. I know it's a very normal thing to do in some neighbourhoods, particularly in America, that sort of neighbourly friendliness. You know, you go and introduce yourself to new neighbours, you know, maybe bring them a pie or something. But that's not really something that we do in this country, and I find it immensely creepy when people do it in movies and stuff. Well, I'm confused beyond all measure. One of these tools, perhaps? One of these tools open the door? Or the window, even, if I can remember what the crouch button is, which I can't. No, none of these seem to do anything. Crouch under here? No. That's nice, we've got birds that sing like that around here. That's very pleasant, very serene. I'm still confused beyond all measure, because I can't figure out how to get in my own accursed house, and at this rate I'm going to have to sleep in the garden, but, you know, other than that, everything's going spiffingly. Are there any other windows then? Ah, I'm not seeing something blatantly obvious. There's literally a living animal in there. And what looks like the skull of some creature. So, hello, Mr. Albino Pussycat. Very glad to meet you. Was I? Yeah, I was just... Yeah, that cat was extremely obvious, and I just wasn't seeing it. Okay, so we've met the mystery cat, and we've met the mystery neighbour. That's lovely. I'm still utterly befuddled as to where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do, though. Goodness, I've been going 10 minutes. I haven't even gotten to the front door yet. At last. This may help me in the future. Yes, the extremely near future, when I bash my head open with it because I'm so utterly stupid. Right, I apologise for that. I sincerely hope this video has only been going for a couple of minutes, because it hasn't been being recorded for a couple of minutes. It's been being recorded for a long time. A lighter. That's not quite what I wanted, but I'll have that. An old lighter. It may come in handy. You say that about a lot, don't you? The lighter is empty, and I need to fill it. Keys. Who put them here? Presumably the previous owner, you great twit. Hello? Oh, I see a phone. This is a weird hanging didgeridoo-dahs. Open door? Put that away just for a moment. Get that opened up. There we go. Find a room where I can put things. I think you can put things in literally any room on Earth, but, I will admit I have never seen a horror game that can do that so well before. I've seen horror games that try to do things like that before, but I've never seen one that succeeded quite so effectively. What? What's this? It's like a spool of rope? Oh, we're going to burn it off. Okay. Burn that rope. There we are. Front door. Oh, 'twas bolted. 'Twas bolted. Excellent. Everything's still fine. Excellent. Right. Light? No. Keys? No. Shoes? No. Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, we shall continue to explore. Goodness, this place is a tip. I sincerely hope this place wasn't expensive. Certainly wasn't worth it if it was. The key don't fit. Need to find something to pick the lock. As opposed to previously when you wanted to find a legitimate key. Now you want to pick the lock. Curious. Oh, is this the jewelry box for the key that we need? The key that we found earlier? It's in here. Piece of paper. Emily's diary. Who is Emily? I don't know, but maybe if we read her diary, we'd find out. What's that whispering? Can you hear that? Subtle whispering. This is a horribly inefficient use of space. Who's your interior designer? What's this piece of paper? A pick lock. Or lockpick, as the rest of us call them. Oh, how nice of them! They stuck the key to the board with gum. What? Excuse me. Who's invading my brand new and extremely mucky home? That's a slightly scary picture, not just because of certain things that we're not going to talk about. Okie dokie, what's in this box then? Am I going to get my hand cut off if I go in here? Oh, look at all the dead rats. Isn't that lovely? Again, with the breathing noises. What's this? Dagger for the ritual. Oh, right. Naturally, of course. The moving in ritual of death and stuff. This skeleton seems quite small. Excuse me. No? No what? You don't like me? Guess what? I don't like you either. Because you run away before I have the opportunity to point my finger accusatorily at you. What? Content not available in the demo version of the game. Why is it all shiny then? Why would you have a shiny that I can't shininess with? The key doesn't fit. I need to find something to pick the lock. How do I use I have a lot of sharp objects, don't I? But I have this. Can I pick the lock with this? Oh, I'm right clicking again, nothing's happening. Okay. I presume then that we don't use the pick lock to pick the lock. We presumably need to use something else. Can I read this? Newspaper? Soon there will be a celebration of the day when the residents expel the last witch from the city. Really, the White Plains Gazette. I don't know where the White Plains are. Okay, well it seems like that door is the only way to go. I'm just slightly confused why we can't get through it. Key does not fit. Need to pick the lock. What about the room where we actually... I keep seeing these fence posts, these little didgeridoo-dolls on top, and thinking it's a person, but it never is. Looks like a very large room. Looks like a clock and a painting and a lampshade, and bookshelves, some ritualistic bits and bobbles. Is Friend still there? Hang on, I don't think Friend is still there. Friend? Oh no, my neighbours have deserted me. What am I going to do? My neighbour's gone. Oh dear. He presumably got sick of waiting for his cream pie or whatever. You know what I meant. I meant custard pie, or whatever it is people give for housewarming presents. I don't know, I've never given one or received one. That's the state of the economy or something. I don't know. Shut up. Stop laughing at me because of my brain, my mouth that speaks before I think. Is the body still there? No, the body's not there anymore. Jane's still there, though. Some tongs. I'm never going to live that down. That's gonna. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to upload this piece of footage yet, but, I didn't see this before. I'm so glad to see my bedroom is well ventilated. I did have such a worry about that. I'm just really confused. I have a lockpick, and I have a locked door that it says I need something to pick the lock with, and yet it doesn't seem to be the right thing. You presumably want me to have something else, and yet I can't find anything else. I just need to get in that room, and I can't, because the lockpick don't fiddle dick and work. You've got a shiny thing, right, like a little gleamy shine on a lock, right? That indicates you can interact with something. You can either jiggle the handle and it tells you that part of the game isn't available, or you can click about 3 pixels lower than that to get a broken lockpick. Now I can open a locked door with this broken lockpick. Never mind this perfectly functional, usable one that works perfectly. No, no, no. I want my broken lockpick. That will help me so much. That will be so very useful for me. Wow. This room will suit me. Need to move the boxes with things that are in the street. Hi, kiddo. At least I'm going to have some company, if nothing else. Am I the only one that thinks that's a little tiny bit stupid? Like, at least have it that when you click on this door, right, it's a whole single clickable, and then when you click on it the first time, you get the lockpick, and then when you click on it the second time, you're trying to open it, right? Am I the only person that thinks that would be a sensible way of doing things? Because it's extremely difficult to notice that tiny dark speck of rubbish amongst the entirety of all the rubbish that is here. Right, I suppose I'm off to get the boxes in the street, even though I didn't see a street because we're in the middle of nowhere. Well, need to move the boxes with the things that are on the street in this room. What? What in the What are you talking about? This room will suit me. Need to move the boxes with things that are on the street in this room. Do you mean move the boxes that are in this room? Because adding the word street in there is really, really confusing. Right? If this is what you call a street, then you're a moron. This is called a corridor. And everyone calls it that. Right, I forgive you for calling this a street, because these are not the boxes you're referring to, because there's no way on earth I can interact with any of these. Hi, kiddo! When I get in there, I'm gonna give you a big smooch! I can't get through here, because I can't click on these things. It's all completely useless. What do I need now? Some other random object of rubbish? Like, I don't know, I don't know, what do I need? Like a battering ram or something? What else would you like me to have, Oh, gosh. Okay. I forgive you for most things. I do not, however, forgive you for using the term, the things that are on the street. In fact, I shall prove it to you. There we are. Need to move the boxes with the things that are on the street in this room. Right, for starters, it would be better if you said into this room, so that we knew that the things weren't in the room in the first place. And secondly, this is not a street. Right? This is not a street. This is what we call a porch, or a veranda, or anything else that you want to call it. This is not, by any stretch of the imagination, a street. Because a street is a road. Usually with pavement, or sidewalk, where motor cars, and people, and idiots on bicycles, including myself, can fall over and hurt themselves. This is not a street. It's not a street. It's not a street. I don't even think Google Translate would screw it up that much. Need to close the doors on the boat, which are located in the hallway, and hang the keys. He'll be here soon. Okay, I don't know who magically shut the doors. But, okay, thank you for actually getting on with it. Anyway, I'll move myself back now. Sorry, I don't mean to appear down on the game, but it does seem like, get it? Like, this is creepy, yeah? This is creepy. That cat was creepy. The guy was creepy. Both of the other, but the guy we saw looking through the door was creepy. The woman by the pillar, she was really creepy. It's really creepy. It sets up a very nice environment. It just doesn't make that environment very sort of conducive to you actually playing the game, if that makes any sense. It just, you know, it doesn't sort of welcome you into the environment. It's not to imply that like it should be a welcoming, warm, fuzzy atmosphere, but it would just be nice if it were a sort of it was easy to play the game rather than it being tiresome and frustrating to play the game. Is basically what I'm trying to say. A few days later, said twice for some reason. Okay, what happened a few days later? Did he turn up? Oh, okay, we've changed up the environment a bit. That's nice. I always like to see an environment that changes itself. Well, I see I got the electricals working. That's nice. In here. Ah, hi. Oh, wow. You have a lovely image. See what I mean?
I love green spur in my nose. I like to eat little children. I like to feed on their flesh. I love their bones.
You like to eat the bones of little children and put them up your nose? Okay, I suppose that's something to do on your Saturday night. See, when this game is good, it's really good. But when this game is frustrating, my giddy aunt, it's infuriating. Right, what do I have in my inventory? I have the dagger, I have the crowbar, I have the old key, I have the instructions, and I have the journal, and I have some spooky notices. Nice. So I don't think I'm supposed to go through there. Is this door open now? There's no one home except for me. And hang on, I see someone over there. I see neighbour from earlier. He set my garden on fire. How very mean of him. What? Well, then where am I supposed to go? Oh, hi again. Hi again. I didn't even see you before. Were you always there? I don't feel like you were always there. Well, let me turn that off and see if I can get a better view out of the window for you in this immensely dark house. No, that won't do any good. Out of the front door. There we are. Yeah, there we are. Oh. They're burning people at stakes. Maybe that's referencing to what they were talking about witches before. Did this house used to belong to a witch or something? Who knows? Can I leave? No, I can't leave. I must stay. Some sort of whale out there by the sounds of things. Go to my bedroom? No. Stop breaking things. House is very expensive. Go away. I don't want any pizza. Actually, I do want pizza. Don't want any Girl Scout cookies or whatever it is you're trying to sell me. There's that newspaper again. I see a board has been put up there, so I can traverse my own home. Oh, goodness. Speaking of traversing my own home, who stole my door? I need that. Wow. You have a gorgeous... Well, I mean, you're utterly disgusting, but at the same time, you have a really gorgeous character model. Yeah. Freaky music. I like it. Very freaky music. Thank you for playing, yes. I'm sorry for shouting at you. Like, genuinely, I am sorry for getting a bit cheesed off of this game, but... It is, honestly, actually really good, right? Let me turn that down a little bit for you. It is actually a really, really good game, right? It just has, like, really, really tiny things that slightly spoil it, right? Can we go back to the main menu just so it's a bit quieter, please? Right, there we go. That's a bit better. Okay, so this game is actually really good, okay? It sets up a beautiful, beautiful environment. Sorry, got interrupted. Where was I? The game is really good, right? The game builds up this really, really gorgeous, gorgeous environment. And it has these really spooky effects going on. Sure, not a lot actually happens, admittedly, but it is a demo. It is just meant to sell the thing. But it's really good, right? It builds it up nicely. It has really creepy things. It even has a few creepy things that you can miss, which is always nice to see that they don't just like force you into all of the scares. Some of the scares you can miss, some of the scares you have to seek out a little bit on your own. And it's really, really nice. It just really, really, really gets on my nerves when you build an environment and you don't make it like a fluid exploration of that environment. You make it really confusing. Like you have a crowbar that's in a corner that's pitch black, which means if you don't have your flashlight on, you won't notice it's there. And because you're walking around in daylight, you probably don't think to have your flashlight on, particularly since flashlight operates on the battery, which drains, so you think, okay, we'll keep it off when we're in the daylight and we'll use it when we're inside the house. And things like that, right? And then that utterly moronic thing about the lockpick. Why do you want the broken lockpick to open the door? Why is the broken lockpick better than the normal lockpick? The actual functional lockpick. Why don't we just use that to open the door? Why do we need the broken one instead? And why, when you click on the door, for the first time, if you click on it here, you try to jiggle the door and you can't get through, but if you click on it here, then you pick up the lockpick, right? Right? Especially with that message that says you can't access this content in the demo. That's absolutely fine, no problem with that whatsoever. But, that kind of implies that this door and everything around it is sort of like null and void and not for you, which means you should probably ignore it, rather than carefully examine the door, find the exact right spots to click on it to get the key. But these are like really, really minor points. They just really get on my nerves, they get under my skin, and they really annoy me because they very nearly spoil what would otherwise be a great experience. So this has been done very well. This has been done extremely professionally. It's been done very, very, very nicely and done with an awful lot of nuance, which I like. I really do like this. But please, 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 just don't make the scares be dependent upon clicking a tiny, tiny little square, right? This isn't a point-and-click adventure game from LucasArts, right? We don't want to have to click a single pixel, please. Just make the environment nice and fluid, right? So just, yeah, never mind. You get my point, Anyway, that has been From Day to Day. This has been a shotgun. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night. Language selection. I didn't realise American was a language, but alright, I suppose we'll go for American. I suppose I have to put on some sort of offensive accent while I do this. And I'll wait for this thing to... I'm mighty confused. I'm mighty confused why I'm back here again. Probably shouldn't do that, given the fact that, from what I can see, the vast majority of my audience is American, so probably shouldn't do that.